Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Gentleman Ghost, and today we are playing a bit of Mojang's new game by the name of Crown and Council. Now, I had a look at this last night, and I tried to record it, but I kept forgetting to record the audio and the game, and in the end, I was just too tired to keep going. So, we are going to be playing this game today, and so on and so forth. First things to note, this game has no options menu, no video menu, no sound menu, no start screen, no start menu, no optimization. So, not sure how to feel about that, to be honest. Crown and Council is basically a strategy game, and before we go any further, I'm going to jump into the game because otherwise I'll spend all the time on the loading screen, and we don't want to do that. So, map 1. We are this handsome mustachioed fellow with a very large blue crown, and our goal is to destroy all the enemies in the area to win. We have an army which costs 1 gold, and it allows us to attack an area next to us, and each area gives us +1 gold every turn. And we are up against Lady Red, who, despite being enemies, wants to live in peace with us. However, we cannot do that, we must conquer. So, let's begin. Alright, so, we are this blue blob up here, and Lady Red is down here. We have an army, which we need to use to invade, and congratulations, we have vanquished our enemies. Done. Map 2, Fortress, costs 2 gold and increases the defense. We are up against Lady Red and Madame de Vert, our green lady. And apparently we can't hide behind walls. I beg to differ, but we shall see. So, let's get into this. This is basically the tutorial level, really. And the basics are attack and defense at the moment. And the AI starts off with more than we do, so they sort of gather up terrain much faster than we do as well. So, first of all, we want to build a castle here, and we want to conquer this, and this. It's a very simple game. In fact, it's exceedingly simple, and the AI is also exceedingly simple. It just follows the adjacent paths. It doesn't really target you. It just expands, which is quite, well, it's fairly good, but it could be done a bit better. Now, we're going to start invading enemy terrain here, and coming through, we're going to build a tower there, and that's that. So, at the moment, it's me and Madame de Vert, who are sort of dominating. Well, I'm sort of dominating this area over here, but Madame de Vert and Lady Red are definitely trying their hardest to get rid of me. Aha, there we go. Now, as you can tell, it takes many more army sort of troops to get rid of enemy enforcements on certain parts of terrain if they have sort of a defensive tower. But that has, as far as I can tell, actually depends more on what is around that enemy sort of base. So the more enemy bases there are, the stronger that one will be. However, if it's on its own, it seems to be pretty weak. As you can see, Madame de Vert is losing quite badly, unfortunately for her. But hopefully we'll be able to get some form of plan of attack in, because Lady Red is definitely one of the stronger enemies in the game, in my opinion. But yeah, so it's very simple. It's exceedingly simple, in fact. But it's also quite interesting to play. So, as you can see, Lady Red is basically dominating the map at the moment. Madame de Vert is slowly but surely being crushed, and we are attempting to crush Lady Red. It's not the best game, but it's a far cry from the worst game I've ever played. It's terribly optimized. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it has no optimization at all, which is a bit of a bother, to be quite honest. Yes. Clicking, not very well optimized either. But yeah, it's rather annoying to work with, but the game mechanics, as I said before, are exceedingly simple, so there's not really much to actually work with. Not until later on in the game, anyway. So, yeah, as I said, could be better, could definitely be worse. But I do quite like the soundtrack, but I wish there was some way that you could sort of turn it off, because there's no audio options. You can't choose what you want to listen to, which is actually rather annoying. But as you can see, we have destroyed Madame de Vert, and we are slowly building up our forces. So we're building castles all over the place. So slowly but surely getting the hang of this. It's quite an easy game once you sort of start to understand the mechanics, but it does get harder later on when there are more enemies on the board. But slowly but surely we shall manage to dominate. Now the graphic quality, in my opinion, is actually fairly good for sort of a retro style conquer the world sort of game. So I do quite like it. There is definitely a ton of room for improvement, basically. A ton. Probably more, actually. But, yeah. I might actually play this on stream at some point, because I am actually planning on starting up streaming at some point. This could be the first game that I actually decide to stream, which, well, it's not the best game, as I said, but it's definitely something. And it's a new addition to the Mojang game library, which I quite like, and, yeah, well, we'll see. Very simplistic game mechanics. A 5-year-old could play this without any trouble. In fact, dare I say it, a 2-year-old could probably play this game without any trouble. But it's still quite a good game, in my opinion. And it definitely... it leaves a lot to be desired, as I've said, but Well, yeah. I'm not sure what else I can say about this, really. Optimization. Ah, there we go. That's a new castle. One there, one there, one there. There we go. Now, the amount of income is regulated by how much land you own. As you can see, we have defeated all enemies in this area. We own the entire area. That is, congratulations. But yeah. So this, ladies and gentlemen, has been Crown Conquest levels 1 to 3. And I think I shall play the rest of this on stream in a bit. So, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!